HQ2. Christmas in July. 2 creams, 2 sugars, piping hot caffeinated beverage achieved. First sip of the day, always the best. Good morning. Creepers to you on this beautiful blue sky. July, what is it? The 6th, 2025. Got the old cookie duster back. Well, kinda. I shaved. Oh, that is so dang good. It's a beautiful morning. It's gonna be hot today. In the 90s. I'm probably overdressed, gonna lose the coat. But we're sipping on a little BK here at HQ2. That's right. It's gonna be a beautiful day. You guys are the best for being here. Stay tuned. I must ask you how you're doing. It's gonna be a good day. All right, catching up on some videos, loading today's video. Got the Gresham number 71 going by, the fire truck. They gave us a shout out the other day. I bet they were super busy the last few days. Gotta love the fire department. But yeah, I'm catching up on some of my favorite YouTubers. Adam the Woo is in Disneyland Paris right now. The Daily Woo, my favorite channel. And sipping on some brew and getting ready to get on out of here and enjoy the day. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yep, I'm gonna have to lose this jacket here very soon. It's getting hot already. And sipping on my 3rd cup. We are heading into Winky, par for the course. Got to get me a donut. Start the day off right. Coffee and donuts. Oh man, that bakery smells so good too. It like wafts. You can smell all the good maple bars cooking. All right, I'm gonna finish up a little bit of this coffee and then head in. Get a little treat for later and something to drink too, just because it's gonna be so dang hot. Feels good though. Summer is definitely here. I thought this was it, but this is the T300, not the self-driving one. I do hear them though this morning. All right, just got me a banana, and I'm heading back to the donuts. But I do hear the floor cleaner. Oh, I do hear him. He's working. He works all the shifts. Yep, there he is, doing his best. There he goes, blocking the path. I know, that thing drives like a maniac. He just do you mind being on video? Do you mind being on video?
No way.
What do you think of that thing?
It's annoying.
It is annoying.
Get out of the way. I had to go out of the way.
I know, I just saw it. It almost hit your toes.
Customer.
I know. Have a great day. That thing's crazy. I don't think the customers really appreciate that thing. It's just kind of... It just does its own thing. All right, I'm gonna go grab a couple coffee pods. That thing is so crazy in the morning. That lady was like, no, I do not like it. When I came around the corner, it basically had her trapped. It was like beeping and honking at her. And she had sandals on. I was like, don't let that thing run over your toes. That would definitely hurt. All right, my favorite place to be on Sunday especially. Their donuts are always good, but they are good on Sunday. All right, grab me a maple bar and get on out of here. All right, next stop, the Golden Arches. That's right, Mickey D's. We are a creeping. I was gonna go in and test my luck with another one of the mini Happy Meals, but the owner here said, hey, look, if you want a certain one, I can figure out what number it is. It says it on the box. And I said, I want the Boo Bucket, the mini Boo Bucket. Can you find it? She said, well, I do know what number it is, and I know that we don't have that one yet. So when I get it, it's number 8 on the Happy Meal list. And she said they had toy number 5 and 6. So as soon as she gets the Boo Bucket, she's gonna put it away for us. I thought, how dang nice is that? So we won't have to go through and find it, because it's just a random box inside the Happy Meal box, so you don't really know what it is, but they are numbered. So she said she'll be able to get me the Boo Bucket. Nice. Oh, timey looking nice. Current time 5 minutes to 10. Yeah, usually I'm up creeping a lot earlier, so getting kind of a I wouldn't say later start because it's still pretty early, but yeah, old-timey looking good. Always good to check in with old-timey. Kind of taught me some patience over the last year that I've been documenting the clock and just kind of hanging out with old-timey. Always waiting for that big hand to change. And I'm probably going to head back to the Creeper Cave now for a little bit and lose the jacket and drop off the items that I bought. I may stop off and eat the donut somewhere still. May just eat it back at the Creeper Cave. Not quite sure. But old-timey. Just now switching. Alright. Looking good. Alright, well now I'm confused because the fire truck that we saw this morning was number 71. It must be their newer rig, but there's 71 as well. They're the ones that gave us the shout out the other day. So they must have gotten some new rigs, but I take it they were probably really busy the last few days. Gresham Fire looking good. And there is a brand new station right in front of the fire department. Or a brand new statue, I should say, kind of art piece. Since we're over this way, we'll go check it out. Always good to see Gresham Fire. Number 71. I felt like a fireman today too when I shaved. I thought, I'll leave the stash. Very Gresham Firefighter look. Let's go check out the new statue. Yeah, I think I showed this, oh, maybe last week. We got this brand new addition right here in front of the fire and police offices, city of Gresham, which I love to see, especially since the summer vibes, and a nod to the Gresham Fire Department and also the police department with Tag here. In fact, I've met Tag a few times. Police dog. And if you look closely, this guy's getting a sip on out of the fountain, or you know, out of the hose, kind of old school summer vibes. And then if you look closely, she's got the balloons ready to rock. Which reminds me, I definitely want to have the water balloon fight, squirt gun fight at Main City Park, hopefully sometime in August. I was kind of looking at different permits and things like that. But this is really great. Brand new statue. It's actually been here for a few years now. In fact, let me think. I think it says, yeah, 2023. To honor fire and police responders, little heroes. A young boy named Bear is wearing his number 71 fire hat, leans over to drink from the garden hose. His sister named Grace in the fire cadet overalls and boots is hiding water balloons behind her back, ready to make mischievous ready to make mischief. And Tag the comfort dog grips a rope toy in his mouth and wants to play. Artist Jeremy Pelletier, P-E-L-L-E-T-I-E-R. The train going by in the back. What a cute doggy. Good boy. Alright. Yeah, I kind of wanted to show that just because I saw the 71 truck. In fact, when I worked for the gas station, BP gas station, the owner was Mark Robinson, who actually worked for Gresham Fire, and he was with the 71 truck. So they do great work out here, and I wanted to just kind of show that since we saw both truck 71s this morning. Yeah, they must have gotten new rigs. Or maybe that's just a older truck that they're still utilizing. In fact, Gresham has a really old historic truck that they take out during the parades and stuff that's really cool. But yeah, great addition. A lot of statues around town. I just went around back. I actually didn't realize that this was all back here, but this makes way more sense now. These guys, the firefighters, were telling me that 71 is the station, and here's the old truck. I just literally said it. And I've seen this before. They take it out during the you know, Gresham City Parade, the Teddy Bear Parade, and things like that. But this is Gresham's original fire truck. This is so dang cool. And look at these old, like, what is that, copper, you know, extinguishers. And it looks like the placard says 1928. So that is amazing. So there's the truck we saw this morning when we were first starting the video, and then that makes it way more sense now because they were like, okay, so this is not just the engine 71, it's actually station 71. So that makes way more sense. And there's the truck we saw originally. And then that is just so ironic. I mean, I realized that the fire station was back here, obviously, but I didn't realize that the trucks were that close. That is so dang cool. Thanks again for your time, bro. Yeah, this is amazing. I've seen this during the like teddy bear parade and things like that, but to be able to get like close up like that, that is pretty dang neat, man. All right, so that makes way more sense. Station 71, engine 71, Gresham Fire. Nice. Yeah, look at that seat too. That is fire engine number 1. The old wooden steering wheel too. Dang, look at that big headlight too. That is so dang cool. This thing probably saved a ton of people's lives over the years. The wooden ladders too. All right, I'm sorry to bother you guys. Have a great one. That's nice, dude. That's so cool. Thanks again. Just one block off Main Street now, 3rd and Roberts, to this beautiful mural representing all of Gresham. And I thought, heck it, we're kind of on the firefighter note. Didn't even mean to. Kind of just shaved and left the mustache. Thought it was funny. The old cookie duster got me thinking about the fire department. And then they rolled by Burger King this morning. I thought, heck it, let's do a firefighter video honoring all of Gresham's finest. In fact, check this out. Amongst this mural of all this Gresham history and goodness is actually the fire truck. I believe that's the one we just saw too, the old school. Nope, that's engine number 2, it looks like. So the one we saw was number 1, but compelling enough to come down here and check that out. Yeah, all of old Gresham on here, going way back. Kind of the whole timeline of the city. I thought, how cool is that? They have the fire truck on here. This was by Lee Lawrenson, very talented artist. I actually saw him painting this a few years back. And also the memorial, the Gresham Fire Police, and all the folks that have, you know, given their lives. That's just right over next to Main City Park as well. But I love the fact that they put that fire truck on here too. He did such a great job painting this. There's been a lot of videos that I've able to kind of tie into this mural. Pretty dang neat. Downtown Gresh, looking nice. Yep, speaking of the fire department, check this thing out. Old school. I think that's for the, it might be for the gas. But here is the actual fire hookup for when they're having to put out all the big fires. All right, beautiful mural though, love that. Just one block off Main Street. Yeah, speaking of honorable fire department, man, incredible. All right, right behind Bateman Funeral Home, Dignity Memorial sits this little area, which is beautiful. I'd never been through here. Cut through here the other day and saw this, and I thought, man, most honorable thing was when those firefighters ran into those 2 towers on September 11th of 2001. A day not to be forgotten, when we were attacked and those brave firefighters ran inside those buildings to rescue those folks. Unfortunately, a lot of them never made it out. I thought, man, what an honorable placard to have right here, honoring such brave individuals. I mean, giving them their the ultimate sacrifice, their lives, that day in New York. Seems like it was just yesterday. I remember watching that on TV that morning. Very scary. But man, talk about some brave, brave individuals. Rest in peace. And thank you so much for all your service. Incredible. Just lost the windbreaker. Well, I didn't lose it. It's strapped to the back of the Creeper Cruiser. And how nice of those fire guys to fire department, you know, firefighters, to let me in. I said at the end, thanks for letting me be nosy. And he was still giving me info about the truck. They're getting it running. They were actually working on it. But I'm heading up to Wally World now because I got a fire in my belly. And the only thing that can put it out is some ice cream. Had a root beer float the other day. Now I got a hankering for some more ice cream. Probably get something different this time though. But we're heading up to Wally World. I was just saying the other day how much I love this house. It looks like they're having a little bit of a yard sale. I think I came to a yard sale here like when we very first started the channel about 4 or 5 years ago. They had all these like miniature bobbleheads, but they got some stuff set up.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you. Got some tools and some stuff. We'll take a look around for a minute. You know, it's interesting. I was just saying to my viewers how much I loved your guys' property, how you had it all decked out for the 4th. And now that my brain's remembering, I came to a garage sale here about 4 or 5 years, maybe longer ago. And there was all these little bobbleheads. You guys had them like set up over here or something, if I remember. I guess the lady that had them passed, but she had like 100 or so of them. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the place, but I'm.
Bobbleheads, I don't know that we've ever had.
Or no, not bobbleheads. They were like a solar panel powered little toy thing.
Yeah, the little toy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought my memory served me right. That's okay. I'll take a look around. Beautiful, beautiful property. Look at these flowers all through here. All right, there's some other folks here, so I'm gonna pepper in the video. I don't want to put anybody on video that doesn't want to be, but please find some cool stuff. I'll show you guys. Got the big juicer here. School juice-o-matic. These always remind me of Gremlins, all the different like little gadgets the dad always had and stuff. This is neat. They're utilizing the little awning here as well. That's so pretty back in here. I'm just enamored with their yard, really. Got some chickens. Or I guess maybe a rooster. Wow, these are beautiful. What a beautiful yard. Alright, I think I'm going to head over to Walmart and grab some ice cream, but I did want to, can't miss a good garage sale. That's a good album. Richard Marx. That's a good album. Beautiful old antique chair. With all the pretty woodwork, you don't really see stuff that well made anymore. Some kind of like little burner stove too. That's cool though. Gotta love old furniture. Some of this stuff too, when you clean it up and refurnish it, man, it was built to last. Bunch of Marilyn Monroe stuff. It's a cool picture of her. Few more. Somebody was a very avid Marilyn Monroe collector. These ones are cool too. They got the bottles. She was very pretty. Very pretty. Alright. Wow, look at this bouquet. It is gorgeous. Whoop. Good thing I got my helmet on. I just about bumped my head. Alright, moving on. That was fun though. Love a good yard sale. Alright, made it to Walmart, Wally World. Got some different options here. I'm not going to get with the... Ooh, I think I'm going to get with chocolate chip cookie dough. Oh no, mint. There we go. Mint chip. That'll be good. Yeah, I would have gotten it earlier, but it would have melted. So, this will work. Alright. I'm out of here. Put the camera away. Ooh, pure chocolate looks good too, though. Same with the strawberry. I think classic Neapolitan will be good too. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the original. I'll be here all day. Alright, got the ice cream strapped to the back. And you gotta be careful because these birds here will roost. And if you don't maneuver quick, they will get you with the poop. So I'm on my way. Alright, I got super nice too. I gotta get home quick because it's gonna melt if we don't. Oh yeah. Gonna enjoy the rest of my ice cream and call it a night. That looks so dang good. Don't mind if I do. The ride up there was hot. Hot as heck, but well worth it. And I'm making a huge mess. That's right. Cue the outro. Keep wrap for now. Peace.
Gresham